Hey YouTube, I am back with a cool video today, man. I hope you guys enjoy this. So I am like super happy to be able to get one of these. So what you see in front of you, some of you may know what this is, but if you don't, what this is a replica of the Sega Neptune. So the Sega Neptune was a system that Sega had developed that never had a chance to come out. They did have some development units out there. So there is one that I know of, that an official one that's in the, the gaming museum or whatnot. But this one here is a replica. So I'm gonna talk about that today. So what the Sega Neptune is a code name for basically the Genesis 32X. It's a Sega Genesis that had the 32X built into it. So, you know, back in the day, we had the monstrous destruction, the Sega Genesis, the 32X, Sega CD, all of that stuff. Actually, what I'll do is I'm going to grab mine here out of the cabinet. There we go. So, back in the day, this is what you had. You had this Genesis, and then you had the 32X monstrosity like that, right? So Sega had planned to consolidate that all into one system, to where you had the Genesis and the 32X, and they probably would have done some other things, but this is what they planned to. But unfortunately, it got canceled. But there was some development systems that were out, you know, official from Sega, that, you know, did get out into the public, and one of them, like I said, you can go to the video game museum and actually see it. So this one here was done by Long Island Retro Gaming. So I'll put a description to their page, and I'll put a link to the video right up here where he goes and does this whole thing, man. So inside of this right here is a Sega Genesis. It is the VA3 model. And the reason he chose the VA3 model is because it has the best compatibility with all Sega Genesis games. So if you wanted to do this build, definitely make sure you have a VA3 Sega Genesis Model 2. And then also inside of here is the 32X stripped down and put into this shell, which is pretty awesome. He also did a lot of other different work, but we'll get into that in a second. I wanted to also make sure I call out the person that made this shell, and his name is actually on the bottom of this console right here. So if you see right there, Dvizix, I think that's how you say it. It's called Project Neptune right there. And he made this shell or whatnot. And you can actually get this shell printed out just like this over at PCBWay. So PCBWay does the shell and everything. You can purchase the shell, the buttons, everything right from PCBWay, and have them create the shell for you. Then you just have to get all the parts and pieces to actually do it. So big shout out to Dvizix. I hope I'm saying his name correctly or whatever, but he's the one who created the shell. And then Long Island Retro is the one who did all the work on this right here. So once again, inside of here is the VA3 Sega Genesis system, the 32X, and then Long Island Retro also did a capacitor replacement on the Genesis, also did a capacitor replacement on the 32X, and then they also did the 32X video noise fix by Curvis inside of the system. So they did a lot of work went into here. And then lastly, Zaxour's triple bypass went into this system too. So fully upgraded in the inside, some mods that make it better, sound better, look better, and everything went all into this system, and it absolutely looks beautiful. So up here at the top, he also had this little vent cover printed, so you can actually pull this out, and then you can see there in the inside is where the cartridges go. And then up front, you see Control 1, Control 2, and your Sega Genesis ports right there. And then on here, he had the Sega Genesis and the Genesis 32X and Sega screen printed on the actual system. So that looks absolutely beautiful. Excuse me. And then on the bottom there, from the system, from the Genesis, he transplanted the actual labels from that system and put them onto this system here too. So it looks pretty dope. And then on the side, you have the door, so you can still plug this into the Sega CD. Works perfectly fine, plugs in the Sega CD. Instead of it just snapping off like how it did on a regular Genesis, you have to take the 2 screws out and then you can plug it into the Sega CD. Then here on the back, you have your power adapter and then your AV out. Like I said, it does have that Zaxour triple bypass, so you can plug this in and you can get RGB through, if you want to do SCART or any other type of cables that you can do that with, you can plug that into the back of the system here, man. So I just think this thing looks absolutely stunning. I am just like blown away by it. I love that I have this. If you want to get this done, Long Island Retro Gaming will be putting up a link on their page so that you can get this done, and they'll put everything once they're ready up there so that you can pay for whatever it is. I don't know what the cost that they'll be charging to do it, so I can't give you any type of price on it, but I know what I paid for this one. But yeah, I'll put the link on there for them so you can reach out to them and see if you actually want to get this done in itself. All right, so we're going to be doing a couple tests here. I just literally got it in the mail today. Let me adjust this camera down a little bit more. I just got it in the mail today. I was super thirsty to get it. I was like, yo, I cannot wait to get this. So we're going to be testing a couple games. So I'm going to be using actually a wireless controller. So let's plug this in here. And I'm going to be using the wireless controller by Retrobit to actually play the games. And this is the controller I'm going to be using right here, 6 button. And then let's go ahead and plug this in. And I'm going to be playing this on the Sony PlayStation 2 TV actually, which this TV only came out in the UK, but you'll be able to see that here. So let's go ahead and adjust this right now. Bring it down, and you guys will be able to see everything here. Let's back it up. And we're gonna put this up here. So a moment here. Let's bring this down a little bit further. There we go. Kind of see me in the video there. Just getting this right for you guys. There we go. Should be able to see that. Everything in the video there. All right, so the games that we're going to be testing today, I have a range of games that we're going to be testing. Also, one of them is going to be Street Fighter 2, Streets of Rage 2 Street Fighter Edition. This is a hack game, so you want to make sure that that works. So that's going to be one of the games that we're going to be testing there. And then, obviously, a 32X game right there. Mortal Kombat 2 on 32X. And then we're going to be doing a third-party high production game, which is Xeno Crisis. We're going to check that out too. And then one of my favorite games of all time, I'm a big shmup fan. We're going to be playing Musha also there on the system. We're going to be testing all of those out. So also the SCART cable that I'm using, I'm going to forewarn you, it's not a good one. I'm going to be ordering another one from Stone Age Gamer today once I get done with this video, and that one will be far superior than the one that I have. So if you get any noise or anything, it's due to this cable, I'm quite sure, because it's very cheap. All right, so got this plugged in, so let's go ahead and first game we're going to try out is, let's try out Musha. So open this. Obviously, I got Musha in a plastic protective case. Very valuable game and one of my favorites all time. Got to blow in it, right? Right. There we go. Awesome. Yes, sir. sound is amazing. Actually, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Oh, died already. There we go. Oh, I can play this game all day. I love this game. All right, so before I get in any crazy, I'll play this game all day. All right, so we know this Musha works, so that's cool. That's an official game. So let's go ahead and take that out. Put that back in there. And then next game we're going to try, obviously, is a 32X game. And we're going to be doing Mortal Kombat. Man, it's been so long since I played this game, man. Oh my God. Good sign. Oh man, forgot to here, we're gonna hit reset. Forgot to change the buttons to 6 button. Because you know, with this you gotta change it to 6 button or you're gonna be on 3 button. Well, at least we know the reset button works. There we go. 6 button. Done. And start. Melina. All right, well, we know this works. Oh, man, it looks so good, man. My boy Joel loves Barranca. He would love to see this match. Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh. There we go. Man, this looks so good. Sounds amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, round 2. Probably finish off this match here. Barranca. There we go. Get him out of here. Oh, he got me. Took my perfect away. All right, man. So, there you go. 32X game works. No problems. There we go. Get this down a little bit. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead and take that out. So we know official game. We played Musha. We did the Mortal Kombat. Next, we're going to try out this Streets of Rage 2 Street Fighter Edition hack game. Make sure some hack games work. There it is right there. Oh, I don't think I got the game fully in there. Fully seated. There we go. There we go. Good sign. All right. Looks like this is working so far. And this is one of my favorite hack games, man. I got to get that Shredder's Revenge hack where they put the turtles in Streets of Rage. Definitely want to be able to get that forgetting about it. But you could do, oh no, froze up on me. All right, so let's try that. I didn't blow in it. There we go. And I think, to be honest with you, I think when you try to pick Dowsum, I think that did it on my original Sega Genesis too. I think it froze when I tried to pick Dowsum. I don't know, he might be something wrong with him. I'm not sure. We got Gaoken. Oh, nope. Yep. Yeah. So when you try to, for whatever reason with this game, if you try to pick Dowsum, it freezes up. So it has nothing to do with the system itself. It's just with this hacked copy, Dowsum, it freezes the game. So, as that happened to me before when I played it. Let me know if you guys are experiencing that too with Dowsum. So we'll go ahead and pick Ken. There we go. Special there. Oh, okay. Man, that was a crazy little combo. Beating me up with the pole. All right. Okay, so I just wanted to get to that little boss right there. So we'll go ahead and try the last game and power that down. Good that the hack games work. Awesome. And once again, if you guys have this game and you have problems with Dowsum, let me know, because I know for sure that's happened to me on my original Model 2 where I try to play him. That game doesn't work on the Polymega, which I also have the Polymega, and that game doesn't work at all. So next and last game I'm going to be trying out is Xeno Crisis, and we're going to see if this one works with no issues. There we go. All right, everything looks to be good. Bitmap Bureau, love this game, man. If you haven't played Xeno Crisis, definitely got to get it.
Xeno Crisis.
They have it on Genesis, N64, Super Nintendo, Neo Geo CD, Dreamcast. What else am I missing? GameCube. I can't remember all the other systems they got on, but they got on quite a few. Man, if you have, this game is so dope. Yes, sir.
All clear. All clear.
right, so my video actually ran out of storage, so there we go, we're back. Oh, it hit me. Playing this without a dual stick is a little weird. I love playing it with a dual analog. It's a lot easier to shoot instead of using what's the name buttons. Ah. Try to make it to the boss for you guys. There we go. Shima. I'm probably gonna die, but there we go. All right. All right, guys. So that was a quick video about the Genesis 32X, codenamed Sega Neptune. I am ecstatic to have this, man, in my collection and super happy. I'm going to be playing it all day. I already know I'm going to be playing tons of games, tons of 32S games, and I'm really, really looking forward to playing this. So links for everything for this console will be down in the description. For all of the mods that's done to it, where to go get the mods done will all be down in the description. So if you want to get this done, everything will be down there. I do really appreciate you guys come over and checking out this video. If you did like it, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. I would really appreciate that. And if you are not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe key. I would really appreciate that also. And definitely go over to One Up Restorations, because they will definitely be able to help you out. They got some cool mods, some cool things you can buy. They're great guys, man. So go ahead and check them out too. All right, guys, I'll check you in the next video. Peace.